CBN should clamp down on crypto platforms. Orthodox majority kicks as Greece legalizes same-sex marriage. All these and more coming shortly. Hello and welcome to the Cable's End of Week News Highlights, where we'll bring you a summary of the top headlines for the week. I'm Victoria Akinwegide. Let's get to the details. President Bola Tinubu has appointed Oyetunde Oladimeji Ojo, his son-in-law, as the CEO of Federal Housing Authority. Ojo is a former member of the House of Representatives, is married to Folashade Tinubu Ojo, a daughter of the president. Ojo has over a decade of work experience in the housing and hospitality industries and holds a master's degree in peace and conflict studies from the University of Greenwich, United Kingdom. The Senate says it will investigate the 30 trillion naira ways and means secured under the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari. The Upper Legislative Chamber decided on Tuesday after it considered a report by its Joint Committee on Banking, Finance, National Planning, Agriculture and Appropriation. The Ways and Means is a loan facility through which the CBN provides short-term financing to cover the government's budget shortfalls. In the business arena, BUA Food PLC has joined thousands of other businesses to decry the exchange rate of adjustment by the Nigerian Customs Service (NCS). Aldele Abioye, the firm's managing directors, disclosed at a recent news conference in Lagos that planning has become difficult due to the incessant adjustments of the foreign exchange rate for import duties by the NCS. As the federal government employs measures to stabilize the free-falling naira, Bayo Onanuga, special advisor to the president on information and strategy, says Binance and other crypto platforms should be banned from operating in Nigeria. In an X post on Wednesday, he also said foreign exchange aggregator Aboki FX should be banned again. Onanuga's statement comes amid the continuous depreciation of the naira. In response, Binance says its firm does not operate as a price discovery platform and the FX rates are determined by complex forces that have nothing to do with the company. The federal government has announced the suspension of liquefied petroleum gas exports. Ekpeikpe Ekpo, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, made this known on Thursday during an internal stakeholders workshop in Abuja. He said the action is part of a deliberate attempt to increase the availability of LPG in the domestic market and lessen the financial strain on customers due to the hike in the price of commodity. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, governor of Lagos, says the government will engage in services of canteens, locally known as Mama Put, to feed between 1,000 to 1,500 residents daily in each of the LGAs of the state. The governor said the move is part of efforts to cushion the impacts of rising cost of living in the country, which has sparked protests in many cities. Sanwo-Olu also said the state government is making arrangements for civil servants from level 1 to 14 to only work from their various offices 3 days in a week. Still on efforts to ease the economic hardship, the Nigerian Customs Service says seized food items will be distributed to Nigerians to help mitigate the current hardship in the country. Adewale Adeniyi, Comptroller General of Customs, said the decision, which followed government approval, is part of NCS's dedication to ensuring food security in the country. The service said the beneficiaries of its planned distribution of seized food items must have a verifiable national identification number. NIN. Visit thecable.ng for handy tips to cope amid rising food prices. Now taking insight from the health sector. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention (NCDC) says it has recorded 411 confirmed cases of Lassa fever and 72 deaths across the country. In its Lassa fever situation reports on Thursday, the NCDC says the cases were recorded across 21 states of the Federation from week 1 to week 6 of 2024. The federal government says President Tinubu will sign executive orders to bring down cost of medicine soon. Tunji Alausa, the Minister of State for Health, said the executive orders will provide immediate support to Nigerians. The development is coming a month after Ali Pate, Minister of Health, said following the exit of major multinational pharmaceutical companies, executive orders to enable fair pricing of essential medicines have become imperative. Beyond Nigeria's shores, the military junta in Guinea has dissolved the interim government and sealed all borders. Amara Kamara, the presidency's Secretary General, read a decree on Monday on national TV. Kamara said the directors of cabinet, secretary generals and the deputies will be in charge until a new government is formed. The officer did not specify when a new cabinet will be formed or why the dissolution was made. In the entertainment sector, Davido, the Afrobeat star, has credited the account of his non-profit organization with 300 million naira for disbursement to orphanages across Nigeria. Davido said the gesture is part of his annual contribution to the nation. Wendy Williams, U.S. media personality, has been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, FTD. Aphasia is a condition that affects language and communication abilities, while FTD is a disorder that impacts behavior and cognitive functions. Wendy's representatives disclosed in a statement that she received a diagnosis in 2023 and she is presently undergoing medical treatment for the cognitive decline. And in sports, Bayern Munich have announced head coach Thomas Tuchel will leave the club in the summer. The Bundesliga champions, in a statement on Wednesday, said it will be ending Tuchel's contract on June 30, 2024. The contract was originally set to run until June 30, 2025. This wraps up our news buffet for today. Dive deeper for the details and more stories on thecable.ng and stay tuned for the latest development. Don't forget to subscribe and like and let us know what you think in the comments. Keep it cool and we'll see you next week.